Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are here with trial number 6 for Hoplomachus Origins, the solo trials. Trial number 6 takes us back to Xanadu. We are going to be battling Ariq Boke again, this time on his flip side, his more advanced side. You can tell by the little star icons on his token there. He's also going to be bringing in Korykos will be here as well, and one archer. So that's what we're going to be going with. This is actually the second time I've recorded this video. I even switched up my team a little bit. I was just making far too many mistakes. As I was going through the editing, I'm having to put up more and more text saying the mistakes I'm making. So I'm really just going to try to slow it down. Really try to pay close attention. Try not to skip anything. Maybe not say so much. No, I'm just kidding. I do that a lot. So I just feel like I was kind of rushing things. I started to update the app a little bit. It will, when I'm actually doing a battle, I'll be able to highlight both chips are in the middle of that battle, so you can kind of see what's going on. It'll also help remind me of abilities that the other chips might have. Because as I'm recording, sometimes I'm not. I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of rushing it, so I'm gonna try to not do that. Okay, so let's get into trial 6, and then hopefully by trial 7 I'll have the new app, and it'll help clear up things a little bit. It's not gonna be a whole lot different, but it'll certainly help, I think. So, what I cannot do for my drafting on this one, or what I had to do to draft, is the first 2 units deployed must be 2 health units. And if we look at the trials card, you will see that right there under trial 6. Okay. So, let me give you a quick run through of what I drafted. So up first we have a Roman Peltist. He is from the Legends of Sand set, I guess. Call it expansion or set. I'll probably just call them expansions. So the Legends of Sand expansion. Great character. He's a 2 health. He has First Strike and he has Impale, which is quite awesome when you're up close. Up next we have our Pompeian Guard. This is also from Legends of Sand. Similar to the Defender, except he has a drive ability which will allow you to push characters back 1. It's a little different than shove. You don't actually follow up after you shove them. You basically just drive them back 1 and do 1 damage. So it might help in knocking these guys off the pillars a little bit. We will see. Plus give me some defense. Up next is my Centurion, who I always try to bring out on Xanadu if I'm able, because of that amazing shove ability, and the parry, which will a lot of times stop him from getting hurt too badly each round. Up next is a Tactician. He's my other 2 health. Yeah, he's fast. Basically, just does 1 hit, 1 roll to attack, but we'll add 1 yellow die to any adjacent when they attack, if he's adjacent to them. And then to go along with my Tactician to kind of keep him around, I'm grabbing the Bolster Health tactic, so I can add 2 health to him right away. And lastly is my Retainer. His stun ability just works really well on all these champions, so I will try to keep pressure on that. And I accidentally upped his health. So there we go. I think we are ready to go. We are going to start the board, and I'm going to deploy my first unit. So I'm going to deploy my Tactician. I'm going to put him right here. And then I'm going to deploy the add bolster health onto him. So let's zoom in on our tactician here just so we can see what's going on. And one thing I'm updating on the app is it'll show their health when they're zoomed in. And it'll zoom in the board ones up top and my characters down below. So that'll be one of the things added on. So I'm going to add 2 health to my tactician for the tactic part of my deploy. And then he has a movement of 3, but I'm just going to move him 2. He has initiative, which allows him to move same time he's deployed. So I'm just going to move him 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. I'll move him here. Yeah. And that will conclude my turn. So we will roll for Ariq Boke. We got a blue, a black, a green, and a yellow. Let's pop up his rules and give me a little reminder of what's happening. And there's his roll. So we start with a hit on the green, which is a move. So he's going to move 1 towards the nearest hex. So, oops. I will move him 1 here. Second is the black one hit, and that is heave. There's nobody adjacent to him to heave, and he only heaves people on hexes or on the pillars and opposing units. So heave is done, and then he did not roll blue. He rolled yellow, which is a basic attack. His range is only 1, so he has nobody to attack. So Ariq is done. We can clear those. Now, for the other units, Korykos is going to move to the closest hex. So 1, 2. And the archer will move towards the closest hex, which I guess would be this one. So 1. That's going to hurt. So Korykos will attack first with a 1 hit no roll. And then the archer will attack with its normal range, a black and a yellow. Oops, the black fell out. I'll roll that. And they're both misses. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. That will help a lot. Alright, back to my turn. I have to deploy my other 2 health now. I'm going to put my peltist right here. Oh, first things first, I'm going to get a point for having my tactician on the map. So I'll put my points right there. So, peltist, he has first strike. Do I want to move my tactician at all is the question. I don't think so. I think, well, if I moved him here, I could possibly kill that. It'll stop him from moving on to a hex if he doesn't die. But I would like to kill Korykos at some point. Let's see, what am I going to deploy on my next turn? That might make my decision. They're all slow. So I really just need to keep these people off. He has a range of 3, 1, 2, 3, so he can attack Korykos as well. Man, that's risky. It's risky either way. So let's just do that. He's going to attack Korykos, so he's not going to move with a 1 hit, no roll. And then my peltist is going to shoot at Korykos. He has a range of 3. Let's bring him up. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring up my peltist. Oops. My peltist. So he has a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 green die. Come on. 4 out of 6. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so Korykos is gone. And one other thing I forget a lot is the whole elevated thing, so I'm going to try to pay really close attention to that as well. But that concludes my turn. They're both done. It will move on to Ariq. 1 of each color. And let's see what we got. So we have no green, a black. He's going to heave. Again, there's nobody to heave. Oh, thankfully I didn't move there. See, I wasn't thinking about it, but I should have thought about if I was there, he could heave me. But being that 1 space away, he cannot. So perfect. And then also good on the area knockback. So he rolled the blue. All adjacent opposing units are pushed 1 hex away from this unit, if possible. Units not pushed away take 2 damage. So there are no adjacent units, opposing units to him, so that doesn't even do anything. So that was pretty amazing. That was good. The archer is, however, going to move towards the closest hex. And then if we look at the AI rules, Xanadu units attack the closest opposing unit first. So he's going to attack my tactician. So that'll be a black and a yellow. And he hits for 1. Okay. It's back to my turn. And he did not get elevated, by the way, because we're both on elevated. So they cancel each other out. It doesn't work. It has to be above. Well, you know how elevated works. There you go. Okay. I will be getting in my Centurion. Right here. I think. I'm going to move my peltist here. And I think that's going to be it. That's going to keep us 1 space away from him still. So I'm going to attack first. 1 hit, no roll. And then he is going to use Impale on the archer for 2 greens and a yellow. Awesome. Well, the yellow fell out. I'll roll it again. But there we go. 3 hits. Wow. So the archer is also conquered. So, see, I'm already forgetting to update these things. So Korykos is dead, and the archer is dead. They're still at full health. My tactician is at... Well, he started with 4, but now he's down to 2. Yep. Everybody else is good. I might do something in the app too to show when I have deployed one of these and when I haven't. Maybe have them like a black and white version of them when they're not deployed, and then when I deploy them, make them a different color. Make them colored, I guess. Okay. So it's my turn's done. So we are on to Ariq. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what do we got? We've got a green is a miss, a black is a hit. He's going to heave. Thankfully, there's nobody to heave again. And then he's going to area knockback. Again, there's nobody adjacent to him. So there's nobody knockback. Man, we are getting super lucky on the champion rolls. So his turn's done. He didn't do anything. I don't know why he's scared to get up on that pedestal, but he is. I'm going to get a point, and actually, I did not get a point last turn either, I believe. But at this point, I'm not sure it's going to matter a whole lot, but we'll see what happens. So, to my turn. Check that, did that. Deploy. I want to deploy my guard right here. My tactician's going to move. My centurion's going to move. And I want to move him there. I'm actually going to move him here. And then my Roman Peltis is going to move here. And I may just try to kill him. But I might keep my tactician there for now. Just so I get that point next round. Okay. So, only attack I'm doing is my Peltist with his Impale, which is an alt attack. So, parry, I believe, is only basic attacks. Let's take a look just to verify that. Unit ignores first successful basic attack against him each turn. Alright, and if we look at our Peltist, his Impale is actually an alternate attack. So, he cannot parry this. What do we get? 2 hits. Excellent. And that will be my turn. So we'll go to Ariq. Keep rolling cruddy. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. I think he's still not moving. He hasn't rolled the green die to move at all, except for that first time. That's excellent. Okay. Green, he did not hit. Black, he did not hit. Blue, so he's going to do an area knockback, so everyone adjacent will get knocked back 1. So my Peltis is going to fly back this way. And then he's going to hit with a basic attack, but since he just knocked me away, he can't hit me because he only has a range of 1. So there you go. Nice job. Push me away and then not even kill me. Make sure I'm just reading everything right. Yep, I think we're good. Alright. Back to me. I guess I'll just go ahead and deploy my retainer. Not sure I'm going to need him. So, yeah, my Peltis is going to go here again. My Centurion will move here. I had 1 at the beginning. Gotta remember that. Guess I'll just move him 1 this way. And I'll go ahead and move my tactician up 1. Why not? Alright, well, it's not really a point to it because he'll just parry it. Then he can possibly, he's going to heave the weakest unit, which either one of those, it doesn't really matter. But he could knock back, so let's just keep it like that. So all I'm going to do this turn is another Impale. And another 2 hits. That's my Peltist doing an Impale for 2 hits. So Ariq is down to 2 health. And that is my turn. Green, yellow, blue, black. Here they are. Oops, moved my camera a little bit there. All right. There we go. Okay, so this time he hit everything. So let's have some fun. So first, he's going to move. He's going to move there. Second, he's going to heave the strongest opposing adjacent unit on the arena hex, directly overhead if possible. So that's going to be my Centurion. Next, blue, area knockback. He's going to knock back. He's going to knock back. He's going to knock back. And then yellow, he's going to do a basic attack. Well, guess what, buddy? There's nobody left to attack. And that is the end of his turn. So now to me. Move. It's going to shove him, but I don't think I even need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just counting for no reason. All right, Ariq. Here we go. My Centurion will attack first. You know what? My Tactician will attack first. He gets a 1-hit, no roll. And then my Peltis will attack. Thanks to Tactician, he'll get an extra yellow die. I'll show you that because my Tactician has strategic attack. I don't know if I've used him very often in the trials. So strategic attack says all friendly adjacent units gain an additional yellow die to use with their basic action this turn. See, not doing a basic attack. Good thing I looked at that. These are the mistakes I've been making. Gotta read, gotta read. I'm doing an alt attack. And I got the 1 hit I needed to kill. Oh, hold on. Hold the phones, hold the phones. Back up, back up, back up. Put his 1 health back on there. He has 2 health right now because his basic attack, he parried. So he still has his 2 health. I just did 1 damage to him, taking him down to 1. Alright, but his parry's done. And then I'm just going to use the Pompeian Guard's drive. It's going to push him back right there and do 1 damage. So that was his other damage. And he is finished. Get out of here. My pedestals. Alright. I think that one went pretty smoothly. Hopefully when I watch it, I did not see any mistakes or anything major. But it was kind of an overwhelming win. I didn't lose any of my guys. So, alright. We will move on to Trial 7 shortly. See you guys soon.